So welcome back to our channel Study Adda. So once again I have brought part 2 of Gautam Buddha 100 question series, and in this video also you'll find another set of 20 questions on ancient history on the life of Gautam Buddha. So let's start with the first question of part 2. Buddha left home at the age of dash for great renunciation after witnessing 4 sins: old man, sick man, dead body and an ascetic. The right answer is option C, 29 years. Next, where did Buddha got enlightenment at the age of 35? So as you know, the right answer is option C, Bodh Gaya in Bihar. Buddha attained nirvana or enlightenment near which river? So the right answer is option B, Falgu river, or also known as Niranjana river. Falgu Nadi या फिर Niranjana Nadi. Next question. Name the tree under which Buddha attained enlightenment. So the right answer is option C, Peepal tree. Next. Where did Buddha preach his first sermon? So Buddha preached his first sermon at Sarnath, Varanasi. At Sarnath, Varanasi. Next. In which mudra did Buddha deliver his first sermon? So it was option B, Dharmachatra Parivartana. Dharmachatra Parivartana. Next. How many spoked wheels were there in the Dharmachatra Parivartana? So the right answer is option C, 8 wheels. Next. The maximum number of sermons by Buddha was at Jetwan Vihara, which was gifted by option A, Anat Pindat. One more Vihara was also gifted to Buddha, and that was Venuvan Vihara. Next, which of them are incorrect? So out of the 4 options you have to tell which of these option is incorrect. So option B is incorrect. The right pair will be the symbol for great renunciation was horse. The symbol for great renunciation was horse. And other 3 options are right. Symbol for birth is lotus and bull. Symbol for nirvana, bodhi tree, and symbol for parinirvana, that is his death, is stupa. Next, what are the 3 ratnas or jewels in Buddhism? So the right answer is option A, Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha were the 3 ratnas or jewels in Buddhism. Next, which of the 4 noble truths of Buddha given here is incorrect? So the incorrect is option C. This is not right. If desires are achieved, nirvana can be achieved. This is wrong. Buddha said if desires are conquered, that means if desires are defeated, then only nirvana can be achieved. And the other 3 options are right, that the world is full of sorrow, dukh se bhara hamara jindagi hai, people suffer on account of desires, and these desires can be conquered by achieving. If desires are conquered or defeated, nirvana can be achieved, and this all can be followed by Buddha's 8-fold path. Next, which of the 8-fold path by Buddha is not correct here? So option D, right desire is not correct. Right desire is not correct. Buddha was always against the desire. So other 8-fold paths are right given here: right understanding, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness and right view. Next, which of the following are correct regarding teachings by Buddha? So all of these is right answer here. He suggested to avoid excess luxury and austerity and prescribed a middle path. He laid great emphasis on karma and ahimsa, that is non-violence. He opposed the Varna system and believed in social equality. Now what do we mean by Varna system? This upper caste, lower caste, this system he opposed, and he believed in social equality. So that is why all of these options are right here regarding teachings of Buddha. Next, Which of the following is correct regarding teachings by Buddha? So here the right answer is option B is right and all other options are incorrect. So the right option is he didn't believed in existence of God and soul. उन्हें भगवान और आत्मा पर विश्वास नहीं था. He didn't believed in idol worship. आइडल वर्शिप पे विश्वास नहीं करते थे. नेक्स्ट, बुद्धिज्म मेड एन इम्पैक्ट बाई अलाउिंग 2 sections of society into its fold. What were they? They were option C, women and Sudras. This was a big decision taken by Buddhism to spread Buddhism. Option C, women and Sudras. Next, what are female monastics or nuns called in Buddhism? So female monastics or nuns are called as Bhikkhuni or Bhikshuni in Buddhism. Similar question, what are male monastics or monks called in Buddhism? So they are called Bhikkhus. Option B, Bhikkhus. Next, what were worshippers called in Buddhism? So they were called as Bhikshus. Option A, Bhikshus. Next, for the purpose of spread of Buddhism, the monks were organized into. The right answer is option B, Sangha. Option B, Sangha. And the last question of this part 2. Chinese travelers visited India primarily because they were interested in Buddhism. Option D, they were interested in Buddhism. So that's all from today part 2. I will be soon coming with part 3 of Buddhism. Thank you so much.